So recently I had a couple come by a home where one of them is an attorney and he's been writing the offers himself. He does commercial real estate. It's kind of common in that world to do attorneys. So he's thinking, hey, I'll just represent myself, save on the commission, and we're done. Problem is, they're struggling to buy a house. They write offers, they're getting outbid, they're not understanding why they're not getting their offers accepted. I've even talked about different loan options, they had no idea. Here is the problem. A couple things. One, if they're not a member of the California Association of Realtors, they're not using their forms. Therefore, as a listing agent, if you're gonna submit an offer to me and it's on your own contract, I can't advise my client on it. Why? Because I don't know what's in it and I haven't been able to compare it to our normal forms that we use. And frankly, because I'm not an attorney, I'm not going to. Therefore, I basically have to reject the offer unless my seller wants to hire an attorney. Most sellers won't. The second thing is the commercial world is very different. It's very analytical. There is creativity to it, right? So you have an apartment building, can you build on it, whatever, but they miss out on a lot of the soft skills. So sometimes offers are getting accepted because of the relationship and the communication that's happening between a buyer's agent and a listing agent. If you're an attorney who tends to be much more focused and very direct, that doesn't work with everybody, especially because there's a lot of agents out there who aren't that skilled to understand the difference, right? Some people are like, oh, that attorney's a jerk. Others, like myself, see look, they're an attorney, they're just being direct. But that becomes a problem when they're trying to submit offers. The third problem that they might be running into as an attorney representing themselves is it could spook the seller, right? So if they have multiple offers or even just one offer and they see something coming in from an attorney, the first thing that they trigger is oh my God, am I gonna get sued, right? It actually can freak them out. Years ago, I'd received multiple offers on one of my listings. We had received personal letters. Back then you could do it. And one of them was from an attorney. It had the attorney letterhead. Now, their offer was so much lower than all these other offers, so they weren't gonna get it anyways, but it did actually spook my seller a little bit. They just kind of looked at this and said, I don't know if I wanna sell to an attorney. Is this gonna bite me? So these are some things, if you are an attorney out there and you're thinking about representing yourself, these are some of the things you have to think about. You might want to consider hiring a real estate agent that's actually well qualified. Just like I understand parts of the law, doesn't mean I'm going to represent myself in court. I'm going to hire an attorney, even on the real estate side. Love to get your thoughts, comment below, and I'll talk to you guys later.